Hey, we're striping it over here at Fuzzy Goat. I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress of Fuzzy Goat in downtown Thomasville, Georgia. You can see all that I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com. And you can also text us at 229-236-GOAT if you have any questions at all. At Market, we were on the hunt for some new self-striping sock yarn. And we found this amazing, I'm going to mispronounce this, Schopel Das Paar. These are two skeins twisted together with the same starting point so that the socks come out with the stripes in exactly the same place. I know some of you want to make sure your socks come out exactly the same. So they will come out like these, plus like Fair Isle. So super fun. Hey, Rhonda. Hi, Vonda. Thanks for watching me. So one skein separates out into two skeins that start in exactly the same spot so that you can make stripy socks that also look like they were Fair Isle. I thought these were really cute, just a classic sock pattern. But so we actually have this colorway, and we have this fun colorway also. So we were striping with these. Look at that. Look. So this turns out like that. And maybe, oh, and there's also a really cute link to some shorty socks. Though you have plenty to make a full, typical pair of socks, but shorty socks like these would be cute too. But maybe you're not a sock knitter. I'm not a sock knitter, alas. I have knit one or two pairs, but I find much more satisfaction in some other pieces like this one. The bandana, the bubble bandana cowl is made with one skein of this because they do short rows in here with the color. And here it is just typical garter or stockinette. And then, so I think that is really fun and takes great advantage of all this fun stuff that it does in colors. The Bubbles bandana cowl. And I love a good cowl that looks like a bandana but stays on. I will tell you about what I'm wearing and the piece that I'm wearing that's holding it in place today. So that was one of our striping situations that we worked out. Another market arrival, they're already coming in. Though we did pace them, we have some things that aren't coming till September, which is really hard to wait for. But this Fino, look at this basket of Fino. We patted ourselves on the back when we saw this. When it came in, we were like, oh man, we did good. Look at these colors. So Fino is Manos, our good friends, Manos del Uruguay. They work with they've actually started a women's cooperative down in Uruguay, and where they provide enough funds for the women to have started a school. They provide HR opportunities. They do a really excellent mission with their mills and their women who die. And they also have some people that knit up things for them ahead of time. And you may say, okay, what's that got to do with striping? Well, I'm going to show you a few striping ideas, but also some other just regular Fino ideas, because I think these would be really cool striped together. This is also amazing yardage, 490 yards and 30% silk, 70% merino. This is my first Hackagee. Last week I showed you I was wearing my second one. This is my first one, made in Fino. And I love that. It's very cozy and lovely to wear, that sweater there. And I've got the link to that, to the Fino. And then, but if you wanted to do a one skein shawl, Elaine knit this up for us. This is Hohe's The Lone Skein shawl. One skein of malachite, which is this color right here. So you can knit one exactly like it. And hang that one back up there. A girl's best friend, which is what I'm wearing now, is typically calls for 3 full skeins. So you could use 3 full skeins. Let's see what we could put together here. If you wanted to go something muted, you could use these 3. This one is Poison. Whoops. And this one is Pocket Watch and Turkish Delight. Those three would make a really pretty girl's best friend. But if you wanted to pop it up a little bit, you could drop out Pocket Watch and add in brocade. You could even go brighter by dropping out Turkish Delight and adding in, look at this one. This one is just exquisite. This one is Pocket Square. You could do those three together in a girl's best friend. Or look at this one here, Topsy Turvy, and this one is Amethyst Earring and Malachite. That would be really pretty too. You could also use some mini skeins, which is what's in this, and I'll show you that in a moment. But speaking of stripes, and then we'll get to some more pattern ideas. Last week I was, you were shopping with me and looking for my new project in the Knitwise Fibers. And I think that, figure out the best way to show you guys this. I found my project after we spoke. And so now I have the link up there. I am using lace, but you could use Fino, and I'm making this Lumi cardigan. Isn't that the cutest thing? And look, it even has pockets. So I'm going to go stash diving to find some, a color I want to use in there for my pockets. I love this. This is lace held double. Fino is thicker, so you could hold Fino alone. Your stitch might be a little more open, but let me show you the two colors that I put together, so that as you see that I put strange colors together here, that maybe I chose two colors of Knitwise Fibers, and I am doing After While, which is the green, which is the same one I did my Gambit Cardi in, and then Moving to the Country. And so I have these two together in this cute little sweater here, and my trim is going to be the green, and I'm just having the best time with it. It's a size 8 needle, and look, y'all, I mean, I'm a busy girl. I did this much in a week. Like, I'll separate for the sleeves tonight, because I think I have like 3 more rows, and then I'm separating for the sleeves, and I just can't wait. That's going to be super fun. The hole I had in my wardrobe that I really wanted to fill was, I wanted a lightweight cardigan that I could squish up and put in my backpack, so that when I'm chilly, like when I'm traveling, when I'm at market, and this is just going to make me so happy, and it's really squishy. And how I'm managing the lace, the two together, is I have them in my snap bag, in my 2 balls, and then I've got them snapped so they come out of their own little channels there. And that is what is keeping me straight. So I've got my 2 green in one bag, I got my 2 orange in another bag, and then I'm using my funky project bag to carry it. Though honestly, I don't move this around a lot. And yes, Marcia, I was having a really, these are my colors. And I was like, what? I can't decide. I'm like, I'm looking for a stripe, so I don't have to decide. So this will literally go with everything I have in my wardrobe, because I either have green or orange, or rust sometimes, maybe a little blue. Anyway, so that's a striping project that would be great for the Fino. Let me grab my Fino basket again here. So that's the Lumi. Also, it would be really great in Love Note. There's lots of Love Notes that are made out of Fino. So that link is up there. This is very similar to ranunculus, would work really great with ranunculus also. Melissa has made this for her sister, the Silver Shrug, the one skein Silver Shrug, and we have the link to that. See how cute that is across the back there. And you can do that with a skein of Fino too. So that would be really great. If you want to do another shawl, this one, let me think. I think this one might take 2 skeins. Yes, this would take 2 skeins to make something that dramatic, but look how pretty that is. And here's another top here, Narciso. I'm trying to figure out how to say that. The C is in the wrong place, so it's messing me up, but we do have the link to it there. And then this luminose tee, you could make that longer, and you could stripe in another color in between. We're just loving these combos in here. And then we got some mini skeins also. So let me show you the minis. What I am wearing is our first set of minis that we had made just for Fuzzy Goat. And that's this set here. And we have a kit with the other main skein in here. And then we have some modifications. Also, this is the funnest part right here. We have some modifications. My girl's best friend is a little smaller than if you were to use 3 full skeins. So if you're buying Fino and you're making kind of like your own kit, so that you're buying one of these, like I really think Poison would be beautiful with these. Also, if you're making your own kit with 1 skein of Fino and a mini set, just let us know if you need the modifications. We can set you up with that. So this was our first Fuzzy Goat, going along with many of the colors in our brand. But then this time when we were at market, Melissa and I picked these out to represent our Fuzzy Goat family. And so what was really funny was like, all right, this one's going to be Madeline. And Melissa's like, well, that could be mine. And then I said, and we're going to pick this one for Carolina. And Melissa said, well, that could be mine too. So we really like a lot of the same colors. Carolina would wear all of these. I would certainly wear this one here. This is the one that I picked. This one and this one. So these absolutely represent our team. We're loving how bright and fun those are. And if you want to do a girl's best friend with those, you could choose something like Turkish Delight to go with it. Again, I think the Poison would look stunning in that. I might just have to knit a whole new one after looking at these. Or you could go super bright with the pocket square. So maybe you don't want to do a girl's best friend. That's all fine. This is the one that Melissa is contemplating. She's got a little pile over there at the counter, behind the counter that she's looking at. This is, she's going to do the main color in Fino and then use 2 Fino sets to go with it. And this is Hohi's Lace and Fade Boxy. Let me move this over here. Let me get that picture up there. Isn't that cute? Oh, that's going to be really great. Or maybe you don't want a boxy one. This one here is Surius, and this would also be 2 mini skein sets and 1 Fino. And here is a very dramatic shawl, the Jessica wrap. That would be really pretty in there too. That would be 1 Fino and 2 mini sets. This one here would be the same thing. Oh, actually different. 1 mini set and 1 Fino. So a lot like Girl's Best Friend. So if you just wanted a different kind of asymmetrical shape and more eyelets in it, you could do that one. And did I tell you what that one's called? Oh, Mountain Laurel. This one is Mountain Laurel. This is the Simply Scrappy Shawl. Helen Stewart writes really great patterns. So she has this one, and that would take just 1 set, just 1 mini skein set. Oh, and I didn't show you this one. Manos had a new mini skein set that they developed, that they launched also, and this one's called Faye. And so if you wanted something soft and pastel-y, that would be beautiful in that. And you could also do Helen Stewart's Forage Shawl. And, oh yeah, so Melissa's really thinking about this because we've got the Fade and Lace Boxy to show you again. So those are our mini skeins and our Fino and the options for striping and stuff like that. Other stripe arrivals, once I got on this theme, I figured out some other things that we got in the store. We got our African bags and baskets in. So let's see. Oh, here, each one is different. These are made in Africa from recycled sweaters, so they're soft. What I love about these and why I keep reordering for the store is a lot of times you'll see a beautiful market bag, and I have really super sensitive skin. It'll tear up my skin on my side of my arm, and the side of my clothes get all raggedy from the sisal in the bag, but these are not like that. These are soft. Also, you can see how I can squish it up. So I just love these bags. Each one is unique. No two are the same. Sometimes people will see one on the site that we had from before and they'll say, I want that one. Well, that one, each one's different. So I really like these African bags. And then we also have them as baskets. So I have one of these that holds my, dare I say, my exercise equipment that I don't really use, my bands, my rollers, stuff like that. So I have one of those. So it's pretty while it's taunting me. And then, but it's also perfect for putting your stash in. People not in the knitting world tend to use them as put a plant in it. So that would be a laundry basket, all of those things. They're really beautifully made, and each one is unique. So those are some other stripy things that we got in. And we decided to make a new baby blanket kit. And so we've been working up this one here. And so I want to show you the picture of how the pattern works out, but our yarn is a little bit different than that. So let's see how I can show you. Our yarn is, we've got this beautiful cumulus. Elaine's knitting up a sample, and I really should have waited till we have the sample to show you the kits, but I couldn't wait. So we'll show it to you again when we get the sample. But it's cotton, but it's super soft. It also has some nylon in it, 6% nylon, completely machine wash and dryable. And in the kit, got my bag tied up a little. There we go. In the kit, you get 2 skeins that you can use to make the colors. Let me get that little picture again. Where'd it go? This one might give you a better idea. Oh, overboard. Here we go. You get 2 skeins to make the rainbow part, and then 1 skein to make the dividers in there too. So we have some really soft sets, soft colored sets like this. And then we have this one here that I'm really excited about with the orange, with the chartreuse. That's really fun. And then the one that Elaine is knitting up for us now, which is the most rainbow of them all, is, and you don't have to do all that color changing because this does the color work for you, this is the more classic wide-ranging rainbow. And then it comes out to this burgundy here on the outside. And then this is going to be the dividing stripes in there too. So just a really sweet, fun, washable blanket. Could be for you, could be for a little one. And other thing I want to show you that came this week, but is not a stripe, but is too fun not to show you, is Tara made these really fun boxes that she's calling the Notions Nook. So she makes a lot of our stitch markers, our lobster claws, other notions like that. And this opens up like this and like this. And it has a magnet here, so it stays shut. But you can like really organize all your gear in here. You could like have your stitch stoppers, your stitch markers, your tapestry needle, your cable needle, and so forth. And it comes in these 3 colors. So I wanted to make sure you saw those. And the last note that I have here on my script to share with you, because I was really going to talk to you about my sweater at the end, but I already showed it to you, is if you wanted to do those same crazy colors, though I did do the lace, and we don't have any lace right now, you could do it in the floofy fingering, and actually it would be, you wouldn't have to hold it double, which would also make it more economical. And so if you want to do those same crazy colors, we do have it in the floofy fingering after a while and moving to the country. And you could do that sweater also. So I hope that we've inspired you with some striping ideas. I had to look up striping to make sure I wasn't spelling it as stripping. So last thing I want to show you is my little device here, my shawl clip. So once I get this on, I can have it and it'll stay on there, and I can just unhook it this way. But I can also completely take it off when I don't want it on here because I want to use it on another shawl. But it'll hold me together in the same place as I move around today. Waiting to serve you. So let us know how we can help you out. We love to inspire you, help you out with your projects, help you out with this lovely, amazing Fino. You know that I have a soft spot for silk blend yarns. And so this just fits the bill just perfectly. Thank you all. Have a lovely knitting time today.